Okay, good evening, guys, and happy Monday. I wanted to get on tonight to talk about another topic that has been on my mind a lot lately, and that is doing whatever it is that you know that you have in you to do, even when it's scary. So, this topic tonight is about doing it afraid, but betting on yourself and winning. So I don't know about you guys, but I had, when COVID happened, just before it happened, I had launched my book, Pain to Purpose, in January of 2020. And I really did not get a chance to promote it as much as I would have liked because the world shut down. And because of all the confusion, not knowing how things were going to go, my focus wasn't on the book, but on what was happening every day on the news. So I really did not maximize the book promotion for Pain to Purpose. That is this book. So 2020, 2021, my primary focus was on, like I said, what was going on in the world and what was on my TV every day on the news. So leaving out of 2021, coming into 2022, I realized that I had just sat down on life, sat down on myself. And so I said to God, I am tired of sitting on the sidelines, pretty much what I was talking about last night, and not stepping out and taking chances on me, betting on me. And so I said, okay, God, I am going to do something different. And it wasn't just the pandemic that had me stuck, it was fear of, okay, well, the unknowns. What if this doesn't work out? What if that doesn't work out? Instead of taking a chance on me, betting on myself, I decided to sit out and do nothing and allow opportunities to pass me by. I don't know about you, but have you ever asked yourself, oh, okay, well, I really want to do that. I know I can do it. But then in the next breath, talking yourself out of it because, okay, well, what if this goes wrong? Or what if, I don't do so well? What if I don't get that opportunity? And I would do that time and time again. And coming into 2022, I realized, what if it doesn't work out? But at least I could say I gave it a try. I gave it my all. So I decided at the beginning of the year, I didn't make any New Year resolutions. I stopped making those a long time ago because most of the time I made New Year's resolutions, and by February, I had forgotten all about what I said in January. So instead, I made a promise to myself that I would take chances, even if it was so scary and out of what I felt like I could do, I would do it anyway. Because what's the worst that could happen? I would get a no. No never hurt anybody, but a no would help me to be better, to do better for the next time. So I have kept that promise to myself this year to try different things, even even though it's scary. And one of those things was stepping out and saying, because I saw a friend of mine, and I say friend because I call people friends. When I follow them on Facebook or Instagram or wherever, I get to know them because I watch their life. So, yes, I call her my friend. Well, she posted that she was looking for, well, she was auditioning for her next stage play. And I actually connected with her at her one of her other stage plays before. I believe it was before the no, it was just after the pandemic. So it must have been like in 20 early 2021. And I was a vendor at one of her stage plays, and it I saw how amazing it was. So in my heart, I said, okay, well, I want to do that. I want to try out for that stage play. But in the next breath, the introvert in me said, oh, okay, well, that's in front of a live audience. You don't do that. Introverts don't do that. Sit yourself back down. And so I was about to talk myself out of it. And then God reminded me of my words to him. And so I just knew I had to do it. So I sent in my monologue, did the best monologue I could do. I waited a few weeks. Well, it wasn't even a few weeks when we did well, maybe a couple of weeks when we did the audition. And I waited and I said to myself, even if I get a part as an extra, that would be amazing. And I got a part. And now it's like, okay, I am so glad that I took a chance on me, and I took a chance, and I did something that I've never done before. I stepped outside of my comfort zone, and I'm going to be the best little protester that I can be. I have a few lines, but to me, I have like 50 lines. That's what I'm saying to myself, because whether I have one or two lines, that's big for me, because I'm doing something that I've never thought that I could do, and I took a chance on myself, and I'm winning. Any progress is a win. And so I'm celebrating me. So I wanted to get on and talk about that, because so many times we live vicariously through other people's lives. We watch everybody else win. Yeah, we clap it up for them, but we are so afraid to take chances on ourselves, because we think, okay, well, what if I look foolish, or what if, people see me out here and, doing this stuff, and they're like, oh, well, you're doing too much. What if they say that? Who cares? Because those same people who are saying you're doing too much are not doing anything at all. So I'd rather be the person doing too much and taking 50 million chances on myself and winning, rather than sitting home on the couch with regrets, thinking, man, I should have done that, or I should have done this. Well, that opportunity is not going to come around again. So if you are the person who's telling other people, well, you're doing too much, maybe it's time for you to get up and do something. If you are the person who is doing things and you're feeling like, okay, well, she always got something going on. Why don't she sit down somewhere? Nope, do this. Sometimes kids do that. You plug your ears and keep it moving, because even though out of their mouths they're saying, well, you're doing too much, they wish that they could do the things that you're doing. They wish that they could have the courage that you have to step out there. Live out your dreams, live them out loud in front of everyone, because at the end of the day, you won't have regrets. You won't sit by and say, well, I used to do this, or I used to do that. Old dreams. Your dreams are alive and well and kicking. So I wanted to get on and talk about that. And that play, that stage play, is the All Eyes on Me. And guess what, guys? Tickets are on sale now. So whether you're wanting to come to see if I'm going to flop on my face, it's not going to happen. But if you want to come and see, buy your ticket today. Get out there, and even if you want to come to support me, whether you're coming to support me or you're coming to support the arts because you love stage plays, or if you want to just say you want to come and clap it up for others who are going to be in the play, we would love to see you there. It's going to be so great, because like I said, I was a vendor at one of her other plays, and I wasn't even inside, and I could hear it sitting outside the door, and I wished that I had been able to attend that play. So I know it's going to be a treat just from the script that we've gotten. It's going to be a real treat, and you don't want to miss it. You don't want to see me make my acting debut, and you don't want to. It's laughter, so lots of laughter. There will be crying. We are bringing awareness to gun violence. We're bringing awareness to mental health or mental illness. We're also bringing awareness to sickle cell disease, and that affects 95% of the people who are affected by sickle cell disease is African Americans. So those are different things that we are bringing awareness to. So if you just want to come out and support the causes, then come out and do that as well. But I wanted to get on and tell you, don't be afraid to take a chance on yourself. Bet on you, because you will always win. Even if you fail, that failure is a learning experience, and it'll help you to get that next yes or that next win. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is my writing boot camp that's coming up on December 2nd. If you are one of the people who you've been sitting on the sidelines, you've always wanted to write a book, you've said to yourself, I can do it, but you just don't know how to get started. I remember when I self-published my first book, A Crown of Beauty for Ashes, and I was looking for it because I thought I had one here on the desk, but I guess I don't. My first book, A Crown of Beauty for Ashes, and I was so confused. Oh, here it is. This is my first book. I self-published it. I was so confused about the publishing process. I had no idea what I was doing, but I worked through it. That's another thing that I did afraid, because I knew it was something I was supposed to do. But I, in my mind, I did not know what I did not know. But I took a chance again, and I bet on myself, and I succeeded in publishing that first book, even though I didn't know what I was doing. So I have always had the desire to help others do what I struggled to do my first time out the gate. So I am doing a writing boot camp. In that boot camp, it's a 2 hour class. It'll be on December 2nd at the Girl Boss Suites. And in that class, you will learn about becoming an author. If you just have that desire, you'll be able to make a book outline if you already have an idea, or we'll do brainstorming to help you come up with an idea of how to put your book into an outline so that you know where to start. You have a beginning point. So guys, if that is you and you have a desire to write a book or find out about being an author, then join me on December 2nd. It'll be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Girl Boss Suites. And if you've seen my reels, there's a flyer out there somewhere hanging around on my reels. So make plans to join me on December 2nd. And I am so excited to share with you the things that I have learned about the book writing process. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. And I will post a link to, I'll do more than just a reel. I'll post a link to RSVP for the boot camp in this video. And I'll also post the link again for Eventbrite to purchase your stage play tickets. Thank you guys, and have a great evening.